Hey friends, how are you guys doing? Welcome to Mountain Made Creations. I'm Jill. I'm so glad that you guys are here today. Happy Friday, everybody. We made it to the weekend. I hope you guys had a good week. I hope you have some fun things planned for the weekend. Anyway, if you're new here, welcome to my page. I would love it if you would follow me, and that way you will not miss any of my lives. I also have a private Facebook group, Jill's Creative Side. Go join that and share all of your crafts that you're making. I'd love to see those. Also, if you are catching this on YouTube, welcome. And if you love what you see, subscribe to my channel and like the video, turn on the notifications so you don't miss anything. So let's get started, you guys. We're going to be making some Christmas tree ornaments out of these pieces of wood. And I'm going to be using some stencils that I made from my Ikonart system. I just have a variety of different ones. I have some right now in front of the fan that they should be done here in just a minute that are new ones I want to try. But I wanted to come live with you guys to make these. I have craft events coming up, so that's why I'm starting on Christmas stuff already. I know it's not even Halloween yet, but I have to get started on Christmas because people are looking for Christmas items already. So let's get started. First, these, you can get these at Magnolia Design Co. I can put the link below, but I got the ones that I'm using today actually came from Michael's last year on clearance. So they came with a pre-drilled hole, and Magnolia has the same thing. So you can get them either place. I don't know if Michael's has them this year. I haven't even been in Michael's, and I can't even tell you how long. So we're going to be using some rich black folk art chalk paint, and I'm going to be using all different colors of Magnolia Design chalk paste. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, because I've already done most of them, but I'm going to paint these with you guys just so you can see how I did it. But I'm just taking some 400 grit sandpaper and going over it just to smooth it out. It's pretty smooth already, but I like to go over it anyways. So that's all I'm doing on those, and then I'm just wiping them off with a paper towel. So tell me, guys, in the comments, if you're watching this live, tell me what you're doing this weekend. Even if you're catching this on a replay, tell me what you're going to do this weekend. We have trunk or treat tomorrow at our church, and my niece, earlier in the week, my brother had the flu, my niece had the flu, and now my mom has the flu. So she's slowly recovering, my mom is, but my brother and my niece are pretty much over it. They're getting there. They don't have the fever and all that anymore, so the doctor said Nevaeh could go back to school today, and she was excited about that. She loves school. She's in kindergarten, and tomorrow is the trunk or treat, and she was so worried she was going to miss that, but luckily she's going to get to go. I'm not thinking my mom's going to get to go because she's still pretty sick. So prayers for my mama. I know that right around our area the flu is really hitting the schools pretty hard right now. So anywho, if you're watching this live, let me know where you're watching from. I love to hear from you guys. So all I'm doing is I put a little bit of black chalk paint in this egg crate. I'm just using a regular old brush, nothing special, and I'm just going to paint this black. I'm going to go around the edge, and then we're going to stencil over it because all the ones that I have to do are dry and ready. Because I've been on vacation this week, we were supposed to go tuna fishing on Thursday. We went down there Wednesday morning, down to the Outer Banks, and the weather knocked us out of fishing, so we just came right back home. And so here we are. We went and voted early today to get that done, and I don't talk politics on here, but everybody needs to go vote. It's very important. No matter which way you vote, just go vote. It's the thing to do. So I'm just putting this black paint on here, going around, and nothing special with this. this is new for me, doing a live this late in the evening on a Friday. So this is pretty cool. Friday evenings with my peeps. Then I'm gonna go hang out with Wayne, and that'll be it. So this is what we've done on these. So I'm gonna set these to the side to dry because I already have a bunch already dry. And I'm gonna be using, I'm actually gonna be using this natural polished hemp. It's really good. I use it in place of the jute because the jute sheds so much. I like this a lot better. You can use either one though. It doesn't need to be anything special. And so here's what we have. We have a bunch of these that are painted black, and we're gonna decorate them. I have beads. Like, I buy this garland after Christmas on clearance. Like, this came from Walmart last year. And I have some other garland, the white with the little red reindeers. And I have black and white. I just buy these to get the beads to decorate with. I get them when they're on clearance. That's the best thing to do. It's how we roll. All right, so let me put you down so you can see what's going on. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stencil on these. So, and I don't wanna do the traditional red and green. I mean, I do wanna use red and green and white and all that, but I also wanna try to do some pink, maybe, and some blue, just something different for Christmas. Something, I don't know, just something different. So I've got all these stencils that I made from Ikonart. I made these last year, and I can put the link to the Ikonart in the comments below. If you've been on here and you've watched my videos, you know I love the Ikonart. It is amazing. You can make your own stencils, but you can also buy stencils from Magnolia. They have great stencils. A Maker Studio has good stencils, but when I want to do like something different and I don't want to order it or, you know, wait for it, or if it's just something that I like, some kind of design that I get and that I like, I will make the stencils myself, and then I can get them to the size they want and all that good stuff. So I've made a bunch of these last year, and so these rounds, a lot of them are different sizes. Some of them are smaller than others, but it's okay because I have stencils that will fit pretty much all of them. I have some really cute ones over there drying right now that I wanna use. So the first one I think I'm gonna do is this one, and it has like the snow scene and the Santa Claus up here. So I'm gonna use this one, and I believe I'm gonna use white. I think it will be pretty on the black. So I'm gonna try to find a round that this fits on pretty good. It doesn't have to be perfect because crafts are just, you just don't have to have them exactly perfect, in my opinion. So let's see. I'm thinking this looks pretty good. Oh, and let me show you, I haven't taken pictures yet because I just finished it right before I came on live, but the wood round we did together on Tuesday. Let me show you. So I finally got it all finished. Check it out, you guys. What do you think? How cute did this turn out? I'm loving, loving, loving it. I used the Magnolia Christmas pattern at the bottom, and then I'd use the Merry Christmas with the Ikonart system. I made the Merry Christmas and the bow and the greenery. I thought it turned out so, so cute. So how do you like that? Let me know what you think. I usually have all of my wood rounds back there, but I've got them all boxed up still from the craft event. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, and when you make your stencils, even with Magnolia or the Ikonart, write back or write what it is on the back of it, so you put the stencil on the backing the correct way, or it could damage your stencil. So I have a tub of water back here that I'm gonna throw my stencil in as soon as I get finished using it. You can reuse them if you want to make the same one on different ornaments. You can use the same stencil. I'm not going to because I have so many different stencils. I want to make a bunch of different ones. And I just realized that my moon might be right over the hole. We're going to go for it anyways. All right, let's just see what we've got here. These are so cool. I love making the stencils. I love coming up with creations, just different things. So, and these are adhesive, so they stick to your, and you know what I didn't do? I wanted to go ahead and sand over this just lightly, just so it's not rough, so the stencil doesn't bleed. And what I may do is just go over it a little bit with this wax. This is the Magnolia Design Co. wax. This just helps the stencil from any kind of bleed or anything on the wood. I'm just going to put a little bit because I'm not sure how it's going to work on these little pieces. So we're going to try it on this one and see what happens. And plus it makes it look so pretty, and also you don't have to wait on it to dry. You can reuse it right away, and there's no odor or anything like that, so it's really, really good. Okay, so let's put this on here. All right, good deal. So I'm just gonna brandish it on here, and then we're gonna put some Magnolia Design Brilliant White chalk paste, and I'll put the link to all this below in case anybody is wanting any of this, or you just wanna look at it. This is all chalk paste. I love their chalk paste. They have so many different colors. And I'm gonna use a little stir stick, and this is what it looks like. I'm just gonna stir this up. And also, if you buy their chalk paste, you wanna spritz a little bit of distilled water in your chalk paste about once a week, just to keep it from drying up, because it will try to go back into the chalk form, and you don't want it to dry up. And I'm not using very much at all, and I'm not using any pressure. I'm just guiding it on here. You don't want to use a whole lot of pressure because it could bleed, and that we don't want. So these stencils, oh my god, these reusable stencils are amazing. So let me see what this looks like, and we can lift it up slow and put it back down if we need to, if we missed a spot or anything like that. Y'all, this is so cute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How adorable is that, you guys? All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit this on a piece of cardboard to let it dry, and then sit that back there and let that be drying while we work on the rest of them. But I want to get it, I'm hoping that it'll dry pretty quick. The chalk paste usually does. So I'm going to put the lid back on here because I don't want it to dry up, because I'm not sure what color I'm going to use next. So let me take a look. I'm dying to use the pink on something. The pink is, okay, we can do the Merry Christmas in pink. And this Baby It's Cold Outside, I'm thinking blue. I think it's gonna be pretty on the black, I'm hoping. So let's do the Merry Christmas in pink. Let me make sure. Or we could do the Joy. Let me see. All right, let's do Merry Christmas on this one because it's pretty small. All right, so this is what this one looks like with the black. I'm gonna go ahead and do the sanding on this like I did the other one, just a little bit, and then I'm gonna put some wax on it just to make sure that nothing bleeds or anything like that. Plus it makes it look really pretty. Gives it that little bit of shine. I don't know if it's going to stay shiny or if it will. No, it doesn't stay shiny, so you can't even tell. All right, let's do Merry Christmas. And see what that looks like with the pink. Yeah, this is so pretty. This is called Sugar Plum, and I don't think I've even used that one before, so I'm excited to use that. So I'm gonna get my stencil on here. And let's see what this looks like. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I have not opened this one yet, so let's open this up. And the way I like to do this is I like to cut around the foil just so I can get it opened up neatly, hopefully. I don't have my glasses on, so forgive me for that. So now I'm just going to lift this up. Wipe this off. And hopefully, I don't think this was an old one. I'm not sure. It looks kind of funny. Oh no, it's good. I think that Magnolia has changed their recipe for their chalk paste, and it is so much like creamier. I don't know. I think it's just, whatever they did, I love it. I think they really improved on their chalk paste a lot. And like I said, you'll want to spritz a little bit of water once a week, and it needs to be distilled water, because tap water, I'm not sure what it does, but it can do something to the chalk paste. I'm not sure. They said to use distilled, so that's what I'm doing. All right, so I am going to use the same squeegee. And these are just Magnolia Design little silicone squeegees, or not silicone, yeah, I guess it is silicone. I don't know. Goodness gracious, y'all. All right. So that may be too much, but look at that color. How pretty is that, you guys? Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see what this looks like on the black. And like I said, yeah, that's too much. I'm not using any pressure on this. I'm just like spreading it lightly with hardly any pressure. And you guys, I missed those birds so much while we were gone. And we were only gone basically one day. My brother came up and he took care of them for me, and I'm pretty sure they missed us. They were raising Cain when we got back. It was so cute. Okay, I'm gonna lift this lightly just to make sure I didn't miss anything, because if I did, I can lay it back down. Now, what I did on this one, went off the black a little bit, but that's okay. But look at the pink on that black. How cute is that? So pretty. My niece is gonna love this. She loves pink. All right, so I'm gonna sit this back here to dry, and we're gonna move right along to the next one. And I'm thinking that by the time we get back, when we get finished with these, by the time we get finished with them, they'll be, the first ones we did will be dry. Okay, let's see. This is kind of big, so let's see if this will fit. That's not going to fit. Let's see about this one. I think it's going to work on this one. I don't know. It's kind of big. So let's do Joy. This is a kind of a smaller one. That's going to be good on there. Let's see, what color should we do? let's do this mulberry. That's pretty. That's gonna be pretty on this black. I hope if I get it on there right. Oh, I did not sand or do the wax. So I'm gonna put a little bit of wax on there. This wax is good. I'm telling you, it has no smell, which is crazy. And it just goes on. I'm not putting like a ton of it. It looks yellow on the paper towel, but it's clear. And it's good stuff. I like it because there's no smell and you can use it straight away. All right, so let's put this on here. All right. So I think I've used this one before, pretty sure. Yes, this is so pretty, you guys. Oh my gosh. Such a pretty color. Look how creamy that is. Oh my goodness, I'm loving it. And I'm just wiping off my little squeegee with a wet wipe. All right, so I hope you guys have had a good week. It has been a nice week being home, coming live with you guys, working on things. I've gotten so much done. I haven't taken a vacation and stayed home. I don't even know if I've ever done that. We usually go somewhere or I don't take a vacation. And so it was so nice to be home and just get things done and relax. And I got to do a lot of crafting, which is my therapy. I love it, love it, love it. And like I said in one of my other lives, I have a couple craft events coming up, which I'm excited about that because I normally don't have any after October, so I'm excited about that. Wow, y'all, this is so pretty. Look at that on the black. How pretty is that, you guys? Oh my goodness, that is so, so pretty. Love, love, love. Let me know what y'all think about this. And if you make some ornaments, I want to see what you make. I've got another wood round that I've got to get some D-hooks for the back, and I've got to make a bow, and that one will be ready, and I'll show that to you when I get that finished. And then I've got another wood round that I stained in gray that I'm thinking I might use the cow pattern and do the bottom in black with the gray background, and then maybe do "Hey Y'all" as the words in black. I'm not sure about the words being in black yet. I'm still debating on what to do on that, but I'll probably be doing that either tomorrow or maybe I'll come live with you guys on Sunday and do that with y'all, because it's just something I've been struggling on what to put on. I put that gray stain on there and I was like, well, now how am I going to decorate it? I was going to do the put the vinyl on there and have the words, the letters be with the background stain, and then do like white or red, but I don't think that stain would show up, so I can't do that now. So I'm debating on what to do. And let me tell y'all, Monday is Halloween. It's the last day of the month. Make sure that you go back and look at all the ways. There's a post that's pinned to the top that is all about the give back gift to get tickets for that give back gift. I'll be doing that drawing probably on Tuesday if I can get it all ready. I've got to go back and look and see, tally up who has how many tickets and all that good stuff, and then I'll do the drawing. But one way that you can get a ticket, actually I think you can get more than one ticket for doing it. I have to look at the post, but if you sprinkle my lives, that gets you tickets. So make sure you go back and every live that I've done, sprinkle it. And if you're not sure what sprinkle it means, go look at that post. It tells you there. Facebook's funny. They don't like certain words. So go check that out, because I have a box that I have stuff in. I have stencil. I have some sample chalk paint or maybe ink. And I have just some things you can use for crafting, some finished crafts, projects, you know, stuff like that that I'm putting in that box all month long. And I want to give that to you guys because y'all, if y'all didn't show up and check out my lives and just follow along, then what reason would I have to do this? And I love to share what I'm doing with you guys so that you can learn, hopefully, or find a new craft or something. If I could just help one person do something, it's all worth it. It's not about making money. It's about inspiring others and helping you with your crafting, or just if you're having a bad day and you want to watch somebody make something, here I am. Come and watch me make it. That's what I'm here for. I love showing people how to do these things. I get inspired every single day on either Facebook or YouTube where I'm watching craft videos. Someone is always inspiring, and I love that. And if I can help somebody the way they've helped me, then it is all worth it. And I do have Magnolia website that I make a commission off of. And I also have some affiliate links, like with Ikonart. And I do make a small commission. It's not a lot, but yeah. And I did not wax this, so I'm gonna do that real quick. So that's just why I love doing this so much. I love creating, and I love helping others. So, and it's just fun to get together and just forget about everything in your day that's been crazy or whatnot. And I mean, I have tons of other crafters that I love to watch that just helps you forget about if you know, you could have had a bad day or the crazy stuff in this world going on. You just need an escape, and this is mine. So, and I put a little bit of tape on there so I wouldn't get it on the black, because when I cut the stencil, I cut it too much. I don't know if I've used this. No. How pretty is this blue, y'all? This is called Tiffany Teal. So let's get this opened up. Magnolia has so many pretty colors. They have ink also that you can use on fabric, heat set it. But I love their ink too. Now this looks a little bit dry. I'm hoping that it's not. No, it is good. Oh my gosh. Yay, it's so creamy. Now I will spritz a little bit of distilled water in this once I get finished, just so it doesn't dry up. But look at that color, you guys. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. I think it's going to be really pretty on that black. So this is all I'm putting on there, and I'm just gonna go over it lightly. So I have the stencil on there, and like I said, I'm not putting any pressure. I'm just kind of spreading it around, because you don't really want to put too much pressure and cause it to bleed. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Now the good thing about chalk paste is it's not permanent unless you seal it. So I got a little bit of blue on there, and I'm just going to take this wet wipe and I'm going to wipe it right off, because it comes right off. How pretty is that, you guys? Baby, it's cold outside. Love, love, love this. That blue against that black is so pretty. Now, see, it's not the traditional colors of Christmas, but it's still pretty. And the reason that I'm putting these in a tub of water is because I'm not going to go rinse these out right now while I'm on this live, and it keeps the paint from drying in the stencil, which you don't want it to do. So I'm just going to take it and spritz like 2 spritzes in there just to keep it from drying up. And it's good to do that about once a week. And I did not do that on a couple that I had bought when I first started using Magnolia, and they dried up, and they're I mean, I tried to put water in them and it just didn't work. So we won't do that again. Okay, let me check the stencils that I have in front of the fan real fast. Hang on one second. I think these are pretty dry. So here's the stencils that I made earlier today. So I am going to, when you make these, you have to post expose for 2 minutes. So I'm going to put this under the light over here while we're painting another one and let that be doing its thing while we are still painting other ones. And I really don't think that it's all the way dry, so we may not use those. I may have to put them back over there. All right, let's do a Jingle All the Way. And that looks good on that one. So what color should we do on that? We could do, they have a glitter red. This is called Glittering Red. I'm gonna try this on the black. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but we're gonna try it and see. Let's do a little bit of wax on that. And then what we can do is go back over, we can get the ones that we first did and put the beads and the string on there, and then that will be done. So I don't want to keep you guys all night. I know everybody's got things to do. I hope that if you're not catching this live, that you can catch this on a replay. If you do, let me know, and also sprinkle it. Even if you're not watching it live, you can still sprinkle it and get a ticket. Actually, I think it's more than one ticket. So I'd have to go back and look at the post. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's more than one. So let's do this Jingle All the Way. That might be right over the hole. I think it is, but that's okay. I love making these little ornaments. You can also make the ornaments like this. These are just the wood ornaments. These are really fun to decorate and stencil on. We'll have to try that. So this is the Glittering Red, and they have a few new glitter chalk paint that they've come out with that looks really pretty. I don't have them yet, but I'm planning on getting them because they're so pretty. They also have some glitter ink. And I've got to make some shirts this week for my craft show this weekend. I may have to do a poll and get you guys to help me pick out a design. I've got a few in mind. So this is the Glittering Red. It's like the has a little bit of glitter in it, or I don't know what you call it. I think it's glitter. So that's all I'm putting on there. And I'm just going to go over it and I'm not putting any pressure. I'm just basically just spreading it out. You have to do, you have to get used to the pressure on, like the Ikonart stencils are not quite the same as Magnolia. So you have to just try and see what works best for you. I know that there was a few when I first started out that I was putting way too much pressure. And I've just discovered that you really don't need to use a whole lot of pressure at all. So this is pretty. It's not vibrant red, but it's still pretty. So there's the Jingle All the Way. These are so cute. And you can decorate these so many different ways with beads or bows. Really anything. There's so many different ways you can decorate these. So I'm going to put that stencil back underneath the fan for a few minutes and see if I can get it to dry. Hang on 1 minute. All right. So this is fun hanging out with you guys on a Friday night. We went to vote. We did the early voting, and then we went and had Mexican. It was so good. I love Mexican food. It's so yummy. Okay, this says joy, hope, peace, believe, and Christmas. And I know you can see where I wrote on there, but I write on there so I know which one goes on which backing. So let's fix this one up. And I think I'm going to do that one in... let's see, let's try the green. I'm not sure what the green's going to do on the black, but we'll try it and see. It might turn out really, really pretty. You just never know. Okay, so let's try this. And that joy is going to be right over the hole. All right, so then we'll just go with it and see what it does. And we're going to use the green on this one. This is called Peppermint Leaf. Peppermint Leaf is the name of it. How pretty is that? That may look really pretty on this black. So there's what the green looks like. So pretty. So there's how much I'm using. And as you can see, we can do, I mean, you can get a ton of these ornaments done in no time. Like if you had to make a batch of them for gifts or something, this is definitely the way to do it because it takes no time. Go over that just a little bit. That looks so pretty, you guys. So, so pretty. I know the hole was right over the joy, but that's okay. That is so pretty. So pretty. Okay. I really, really, really want to use one of those stencils over there. But if you use the stencil and it's not all the way dry, it may not turn out really good. So that's why I'm really wanting it to dry a lot before I try to use it. I don't want to ruin it. So let's see what we have here. We have a little deer scene. That's pretty. I don't know. That would be pretty with white, actually. And then we have a snowflake, which that would be pretty in white, or the blue would be pretty. Yeah, that would be pretty with the blue. So let's do the white with this guy. Y'all know I'm all about the deer. We were coming home, and so we were going over the back roads, and I was just looking at all the beautiful leaves and all that, and I was like, I saw this huge buck laying down, and I was like, stop the car. He was like, what? And I'm like, stop and back up. There is a huge deer standing over there. A huge buck standing over there. So, of course, we're on a back road, and all of a sudden there's traffic when we back up. But it was a pretty deer, and I didn't get a very good picture of it, but it was pretty. Very pretty. All right. So that looks good. Actually, let me move that over a tad. And the Ikonarts, they don't have a ton of sticky. I mean, the blue ones are sticky, but not like real strong like the purple ones can be. So that's why it's not peeling up any of the paint or anything like that. So, you guys, are y'all thinking about decorating for Christmas yet, or do y'all wait? I don't normally decorate until 2 weeks till Christmas. I'd love to know when you guys start decorating. It's always fun to hear what other people do. I know a lot of people start decorating pretty early. Y'all, I could not do this if I was using vinyl and cutting it on the Cricut. There's no way I could get it like this. Because you can make stencils on the Cricut, but they're not reusable. And as tiny as these are, and look at the details. I mean, the Cricut it would not come out that crisp and that pretty. That is so pretty, you guys. Love it. Okay, so we can do this one. It has the truck, and maybe try to do, I don't know if I can do 2 colors. I can try it and see if I can pull it off. That's awful tiny, but we can try it and see. And then if my stencil is not dry, we'll go ahead and just finish up the ones that we did so that we're not on here half the night waiting on these to dry. And we can get some of them decorated so you can see what they look like when you get finished, because they're so pretty. When you add beads and all that, it's just really pretty. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a snowflake, and we'll do the blue again, because I really like that. So if you're just hopping on, we're decorating these wooden ornaments. That's what they look like on the back. I'm just going over them with 400 grit sandpaper, and then I go over them with some Magnolia Design wax. That keeps the stencil or the paint from bleeding out. This wax has no smell. It doesn't have any drying time. You can paint over it immediately after you use it. It's amazing, and I'll put the link to all those materials that I'm using in the comments below once I get done, if you are interested in doing any of these yourself. I would love to see them. Post them over on Jill's Creative side if you do. I would love to see them. And like I said earlier, I do a give back gift. I'm going to be doing that monthly, and there's a post pinned to the top of the group. That says, "Then Sings My Soul." Oh my gosh, I did not even know that was on there. How amazing is that? I love that song. Anyway, check out that post that's pinned to the top of the page on ways to get a ticket. And then I'll do a drawing. I'll tally up how many tickets everybody has, and then I'll do a drawing at the end of, or at the beginning of the next month. But I'll start a new one every month. And I just put things in there that you can create a craft. There's a completed craft. There's like a stencil, some paint, all different things that I will send you. For all you got to do is just come and support me and sprinkle and just show up in the group and comment and all the fun stuff. That's it. You don't have to buy anything or anything. I just enjoy doing this, and I really want to grow. So that's what I'm working on, is growing. So, and go, if you're on YouTube, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Mountain Made Creations on YouTube. And I finally got the earrings that we made. I finally got all the hooks in them, the hardware, and all that good stuff. goodness, this is so cute. And it says, "Then sings my soul." How pretty is that, you guys? On that black, it is so, so pretty. So let me check these other stencils real quick, and then we'll start putting the beads on the tops of these and getting them all ready to go. So let me check those real quick, because there's definitely one I want to try. I think it may be dry enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these, but I really want to try this one, and I would really like to try that one. I'm not sure how that one's gonna turn out, but it's really cute. So I'm just gonna cut these apart. I really like the trees, and there's another Christmas tree one that I want to do, and I wanted to do like pink and purple and blue, but I didn't put that on these stencils, so I don't have that one ready yet. And I want to try this one maybe with this. This is Maker Studio Metallic Silver Chalk Paste, but it might be dried up, so I'll have to check it and see. But I'm gonna try it on these deer. And then we'll be done. So let me write on here. What they are, and let me see what this one will look like. Yeah. All right, let's do the little sanding. We'll do 2 more and then we will be done. So let me put a little wax on here. And then, I'm not sure what that chalk paste for Maker Studio is really old. I think it's about a year old, and I haven't added any water to that, so I don't know what that one's gonna look like. So I just made these stencils this afternoon, so I'm excited to try these. Let's see what this looks like. Ugh, this looks a little bit dried up. We're gonna see. I don't know what this is gonna look like. It's kind of not very creamy, but we're gonna try it and see what it does. It's not looking too good, y'all. Alright, let's try it and see what it does. Hopefully it won't be too bad, so I'm not putting a whole lot on there. Cross your fingers. I haven't experienced a lot of the Maker Studio chalk paste. I have tried their ink, and that's pretty good, but I've not tried a lot of their chalk paste. So let's see what this is gonna look like. Oh yeah, that's not even coming through the stencil. So it may be too thick. And that's a bummer. Yeah, it's not. This chalk paste I don't think is very good. So let me put this in here. We'll have to do something else with this. I'm pretty bummed that that didn't work. So I'm gonna try wiping that off and reusing that. I don't know what it's gonna do wiping it from that ink. I mean, wiping it. Well, it's coming right off. That's the good thing about chalk paste. It comes right off. So I can reuse this. That's good that it didn't waste my wood round. I'll let that dry. So now what I'm gonna do is we'll do the deer and the heart, and then we'll go ahead and start on some putting the beads on these. Okay, so here's this one. So let's just sand this a little bit. And then we'll put some wax on there, and then we will, I'm thinking about maybe, do I want to do red? Let's try the red, the regular red, not the glittery. It is called Old Glory. So we'll try that and see what that does. Then we'll go ahead, because I think the other ones will be dry enough to go ahead and put the beads on. So let's just try this out. You know what? If this one turns out like that silver one, it may be because the stencil wasn't all the way dry. That could be the problem. So we're gonna find out. Hopefully, it's not the stencil. But that chalk paste I know is pretty old. So let's give this a whirl and see what it does. It's got the red on there. So let's see what this does. Hopefully this will be better. I know the purple stencil from Ikonart is more for textiles and fabric, and I just buy, I had bought some of the blue, but I just use the purple now on everything, and it does really good. Yeah, maybe that stencil wasn't dry, because it's kind of not wanting to come through on this one as well. And that can happen if you use it before it dries really good. So it's just not coming through very good, and that happens if you don't let it dry. Yeah, I'm just gonna probably just wipe that one off and redo it too, because I don't like the way that looks. Let me show you. That's what it came out as, and that happens if you use the stencil before it's really dry. So that was my fault. So I'm gonna wipe that one off, just like I did the other one, because that's the lovely thing about chalk paste. And I will reuse this once I get the stencil dry. All right, so let's get some beads and some string and make some pretty ornaments ready to hang on the tree. All right, so let me get my bucket of beads over here, and we will start with this one. How pretty is that, you guys? Oh my gosh, I love this. So I'm gonna do some white and some black beads, I do believe. And I'm gonna use this natural polished hemp, and I just like this because it is not, it doesn't shed, and I just really like it a lot. So I'm gonna cut some off of here, and you can, it goes through the beads really well too. So that's another reason that I like it. Okay, so we have that. And now I'm going to string some beads. We're going to do a couple white. Hopefully it'll fit through there. Yep. So we've got that. We'll do 2 of the white. Let me get some tape. Tape that up on the end so it goes through good, because I'm doing 2 strands. Alright, so now we're going to go 2 whites, hopefully. And you can buy these beads that are unpainted and paint them yourself if you have something specific color that you want. Maybe. Can't get a grip on it. There we go. Alright, so I've got 2 of the little white. I'm going to put a black and then 2 white. And these are just strands of beads that I bought at Walmart last year on clearance after Christmas. It was they have black and white, they have red. And I like to go after Christmas and get stuff like this because it's so cute. Alright, so here's what we have on this. So now I'm going to knot it at the top of the bead. And then I'm going to knot it at the top. Take that tape off. And then we'll have like a little loop for you to hang it on your tree. So there we have that one. How easy was that, you guys? So stinking cute. So now you have your ornament all ready to give. You can tie these on presents. They make really good present tags. And so let's do this red. Whoops. Let me get my strings evened up. And I'm just putting the 2 ends in, and then I'm going through the loop and then pulling it tight. That's all I'm doing, like that. And so now we can, let's see, let's do a couple of the big white beads. Or that red kind of doesn't match, so let's just go with let's go with the white on this, see what that looks like. I don't know if that really matches or not, but we're going to go with it. And so I'm just going to tie a knot for the top of the beads. And then I'll tie a knot at the top, and then you'll have your loop to be able to hang it on your tree. These would be really cute attached to Christmas presents. So there's this one. Super cute and super easy, you guys. Okay. I don't really have any pink beads. So let's do, I don't know if I want to do white or black on those. We may just wait and do the, I may have to paint some beads here. I have let's just see what I have in this bucket of beads. So I have these natural beads that you could paint, like I could paint them pink. And I also have, I got this garland at Hobby Lobby on clearance, but it has like the felt. I think I want to use one of those on this. I think that would be kind of cute. Different, different for sure, but I think it would be super cute. I knew that was going to happen. All right, so let's just see what that does. If we don't like it, we don't have to use it. That's the good thing about crafting. You just make it the way you want it. And you could just do natural beads on this also. Okay, so we have that. So now let's see what this does. I don't even know if I can get that through the hole. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it thread through the hole. The hole's so tiny, so we won't use these. How about we use some natural colored beads on these, since I've already, we'll go with 3. I think all these are natural, yeah. I'll have to get, I have like a big needle and I can thread those felt on here. I just don't have it down here with me, but we will try that because I think that would be super cute. But these natural beads look really good with it too because of the wood. I think they're really cute. So you get the gist of it. I mean, and like I said, these would be super cute for on a present. So how cute is that, y'all? So cute. All right. I may have cut this a little bit too short, but we're going to go with it anyways. Okay, guys. Let me know what you think. That looks cute with just the regular unpainted beads, I think. So that's all. The rest of these are not quite dry. I don't think. So here's what we made. I will get the other ones beaded and strung up when they get really good and dry. And I may paint some beads to match. I didn't even think about the beads not matching when I made the pink and the blue. So I think I want to do that. Paint some of the beads and put them on there. I think that would be really cute. So let me know what you guys think. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I loved spending my Friday evenings with you guys. It's been super fun. I hope that you guys have a great weekend. Whatever you have planned, I hope you stay safe and stay healthy. I know that awful flu is going around. So anyways, you guys, thanks again for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed this. I enjoyed being here with you guys. And make sure you go check the featured post on the page about the Give Back giveaway. So you guys, and that's only on Facebook. That's not for YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, come over and check out my page, Mountain Made Creations, and follow me. So you guys have a great weekend. Have a great Friday night. And I will be seeing you guys probably on Sunday, since tomorrow we have trunk or treat. So I'll probably be coming live on Sunday to finish up that wood round, the gray one that I was telling you about. So you guys have a great weekend. Thank you so much for everything and being here with me. I appreciate you guys more than you know, and I will talk to you guys soon. Y'all take care.